Hello and welcome to UBATracers Processing Training Hub. I'm on this short video. What I'm going to do is get you started right away, but what we'd like to do is make sure that you get a good orientation so that you understand what this website is about, what we are about, and what you can do to work from home as a home-based business entrepreneur and make a little bit of extra money, or like a lot of our processors do, make a full-time 5-figure monthly income with our company. So without further ado, let's get into things just to kind of show you around and take you a quick tour before you get started and going into things. This opportunity is a global opportunity, so although as you go through the training and the steps below this video, you will note that you will be processing unclaimed bank balances that were designated to from the government to the central banks and banks in Canada and the United States that you'll be processing. There is over $60 billion in these unclaimed bank account databases that you'll be working through. There are literally millions and millions of accounts that you will be going through that you can help people that are unaware that this money is dormant in their account, in old past accounts, or have received it through a variety of different ways: trusts, dividend payouts, part of their settlements, part of retirement plans, and such and more. Different ways that assets get unclaimed every single year. In fact, there are over $7 billion being added every single year in North America to these unclaimed accounts that the government has designated to banks to release to the public. And most of the people do not know these exist because there is no incentive for news media other than a broadcast here and there, which you can see, by the way, throughout this website. We'll give you some news updates and tips that are going on all the time. The shows as much as Oprah Winfrey, the Susan Orman Show, and other daytime talk shows have featured unclaimed bank account assets, yet still there's $7 billion being added every single year and only $3 billion being given back to the rightful owners. So insert our company with UBATracers. What we do is we get people their money back. We not only in conjunction with you as help to take a crack out of that $60 billion, we look for people to help us process these accounts. And your job will not be to contact these rightful owners or try to negotiate a brokerage deal like we do. Your job is just to go to the websites, find the appropriate accounts that we dictate to you in step number 1 below, and submit some claim the accounts, submit online processing forms into our company, and you receive a flat 10% of these accounts. Now, as I mentioned that, these accounts, many of them, as I said, there's over 20 million different accounts that you could be going through. Many of them are less than $250. Our company is looking for accounts only $250 or more. As you'll see how easy those are to find in step number 1. I won't do that on this orientation. I'll save that for another video in step number 1. Your job is just to database them. Now, we pay a flat 10%, so on accounts of $250, you would get $25. It will take you between 10 and 20 minutes to find these accounts, so and then probably another 5 or 10 minutes to complete the processing form to submit it into us. So in all said, even if it took you 1 hour to process an account, you could be making $25 an hour. Now, several of our processors, as you can check out in our leaderboards, earn a lot more than that, because as you go through the steps in this process to getting started with us below, especially in finding your accounts, you'll see how easy it is to find $500 accounts, $1,000 accounts, several $1,000 accounts. Sometimes you'll come across a 5-figure account of $10,000 or more. I believe that we do that in the demonstration in step number 1. But our biggest account that we've processed and helped get money back to someone was over $100,000. And some of the news coverage that you'll see, some of these people are getting checks, the unclaimed money, believe it or not, of over $100,000. Now, your job is just to submit it into us, so you can make a very good amount of money here with processing with our company. You can, if you process let's say just one a day, you could be making $750 a month at the bare minimum at the $25 level per account that you process. Like I said, I encourage you to go through the steps below the video, and we'll go through that in just a moment before I let you get at it so you can start earning money. It's very important to watch to the end of this video, because this video will go through some crucial things to make sure that you are earning the work you are doing. This is a online freelance or independent contractor job, which means that you're not employed by our company, you're just associated with us, almost like an affiliate, and you're processing. You don't have to sell anything, you're not going to be talking to anybody. Other than the occasional email back and forth to our customer support team as you need help or you have a question that isn't answered in our FAQs. So let's go through quick things here that you can do as resources to check out the rest of the opportunity here and to see how you can get in touch with us if you can help us before we dive into the major things to making sure that you get started off and you don't get rejected as a processor. So the first thing, if you want to learn more about our company, up in the top tab in the header, you can go there and you will see there's an About Us. Obviously, if you click there, you can learn more about our company. We have a tab up there which we find really helpful for our processors and anybody that's looking at this opportunity, is to see how really big this industry is. I know that I've mentioned $60 billion and millions of accounts that are but a lot of you will probably be unfamiliar with unclaimed bank accounts, and thus is the problem. Most people don't know. And in fact, the very first search you do should be to see if you have any unclaimed money that you're unaware of, or that was given to you that was set up in a trust account that you're not even aware of, and you can do that as well here too for free. So the UBA News is a good resource just to see how big this is. Plus it will also give you some good assurance about this industry, and this is a real opportunity for you to make money with. There is articles in that resource section, as well as videos from news coverage across both Canada and the United States. We do have a helpful resource area in the FAQs at the top there. So any question that doesn't get answered for you in the processing steps of step 1 through 4, and you have a question as you're processing along with our company, can be answered. We do questions on both processor questions and unclaimed money questions as well that you might have or be interested in. Another really good thing for someone that's just stopping by here for the very first time and you're seeing if this is going to be a viable resource for you to be able to make extra money from home, you want to check out our leaderboards. We have processors processing with us for years, and we have some newbies in there too as well that get paid very well, and you can see those on the leaderboards. There is profiles as well in that page. Sometimes they have a story or an interview in there upcoming in the future. I know those are things that are planned. And if all else fails, so if you've not learned enough about our company, you don't know enough about the industry, you've went through the FAQs, you've looked at all the success stories and the people that are making money here processing at this part-time, full-time, or flexible, which you can do as well, you can contact us, and there's a contact tab up there as well to get a hold of us. But if it's just a general basic question, I'm sure you'll be able to find it in the FAQs or as you go through the steps in the processing sequence below this video. Okay? So there's lots to cover, so I'm getting there. I'm almost done. I know you're excited to get started because this is something serious that you want to do to be able to get rid of your money worries or look for a second income or just supplement the income that you currently already have. Maybe you want to work full-time from home like a lot of our processors eventually get to do. Okay, so and we'll just cover these four steps. Of course, every one of these steps has more detailed written and video tutorials in there to walk you through the process. My job on here is only to walk you through the basics so that you kind of can navigate your way around and you understand what you're getting involved with. Okay, I've covered a little bit, but there's a little bit more to go. So in step number 1, all you're going to be doing, so if you're wondering what is this, I've explained that it's unclaimed bank account industry, and you can find more information about that in the UBA News if you'd like. And what will you be doing? So this is the part where we're going to talk about what you're actually going to be doing to make $25, $35, $50 an hour or more like some of our processors do. In step number 1, all you're going to be doing is accessing the databases that are in state government regulated controllers and their databases that were submitted from the banks across Canada and the United States. As well, you'll be able to access the Bank of Canada in there as well. And you're just looking through the public databases and these databases to find the accounts that we're looking for that are over $250. And more information about that can be found in step number 1. Once you have found the accounts, or accounts plural, that you want to submit them and claim your accounts. Now, the reason that you want to claim the accounts is because there are going to be other people going through those databases, and even though there is 20 million accounts to go through, there is a chance, and we have had in the past, people doubling up on accounts where it hasn't been pulled from the database yet because it was in process, and we don't want to have that where you don't get paid, or you only get paid half of what you think that you're going to get paid. So we have a claim form that you actually can submit on the files and the account numbers that you find, and you can stake that claim and guarantee that you get paid every single time for the accounts that you've done the hard work for and went through the database to find, to get that 10% payout. And then once you have been approved on those accounts and that they are yours, you're going to go to the next step, which is step 3, and that is completing and filling out the online processing forms. These forms get provided to you from us, and we send them right through to your email inbox, and you simply complete them. There is tutorials on showing you how to complete those forms and answering any questions that you might have. Of course, if there's any additional ones outside of that, you can always check out the FAQs, or at the last resort, contact us directly. Then, of course, you've done everything now, and in step 4 is just getting paid. So there's where you're going to set up how you're going to get paid, and that is going to be by either company check that will be mailed out to you, which takes a little bit longer, but some of our processors, 10-15% of our processors, choose to get paid that way. You could do direct deposit directly into your bank account. And you can set that up, and it walks you through showing you how to do that, giving us access to be able to do that so that we can pay you directly when we do our payouts, which I'll talk about in just a moment. And the other third option that we have is to go by the old PayPal, which is a very 60-70% of our processors get paid through PayPal because that is their preferred method of way to getting paid. But it doesn't matter. If you do the work, you get paid whatever way you want to get paid: company check, direct deposit, or by PayPal right into your PayPal account, which then you can transfer into your, if you're not familiar with PayPal, right in directly into your bank account, or get PayPal to send you a check, or put it right onto your debit card. Now, our payouts are done every single Friday, and that gets covered more in depth on on step number 4. We pay out every single Friday. So if you're getting a company check, you got to allow 5 to 10 business days to receive that check. But if you're getting paid by direct deposit, you get paid every single Friday for the previous week's work that you do. And if you're doing by PayPal, that also gets paid right into your PayPal account directly on Friday as well. So checks, direct deposits, and PayPal are all paid on Fridays. So it's always a payday on Friday here at the UBATracers. Now, moving on, there's a couple other icons that I just want to make sure that you're familiar with, or at least are available to you before you get going and working on processing and going through the rest of the training videos so you can get started making some money working from home. As a processor with us. A couple of different tabs at the bottom. These do interchange once in a while, but right now they are weekly processor update videos. So newsletters, a news video email gets delivered to you, and that goes to your weekly processing update, and that gets sent out every single week. And you can see and that will give you an update of what the company has coming. If there's contests, we do have bonus contests. Right now we have a bonus contest that people can earn extra money based on the production that they submit in to us, because we want to do more and more all the time, and the more successful this program is becoming, the more and more we do set aside a set amount of money every single week and every single month to reward our processors to increase productivity. Once in a while we will have a job opening outside, or another way to earn income outside in relation to our company, and right now it's not currently available, as you can see here. I think that position must have been filled by the virtual assistant wanted, but we also have a referral program. Now, this this is obviously not necessary, but if you do have a friend or a family, or if you're an experienced online marketer, we'd appreciate you sharing the word about this opportunity and getting even more processors to help us process more, get people's money back, and help our company be successful as well. And you will be rewarded for referring people. So if you're interested in that, it's definitely not mandatory. You can go check out the referral program below as well. We also have the leaderboards, which I discussed is also at the top down there. You can access it right there at the bottom in the tabs on our main processors training hub. Okay, that pretty much will do it for the orientation. We are happy that you were here. We're excited that you found your way however you did, whether it was referred by another processor or if it was off of one of our media outreaches on social media or YouTube or anywhere out there, any platform that we're looking for tracers all the time. Maybe you saw an ad in a newspaper recently or a broadcast of our TV and radio ads down in the United States that brought you here. We are glad that you are here. Hopefully you are serious. Hopefully we can spend a long prosperous relationship with you, whether that be in your spare time. The opportunity here is flexible, so you can do this from anywhere in the world. Even though your processing accounts from Canada and the United States, you could be doing this from Europe, South Asia, and anywhere except for Antarctica, unfortunately. Okay, that's a little joke inside our office that we do not accept penguins or anybody that was born in Antarctica. Okay, so anyway, the other thing that I'd like to say before we go, this is a true and genuine work from home opportunity, folks. I know that there is a lot of things out there that you could be doing. We just appreciate that you're considering UBATracers as an opportunity to earn a little bit of extra money online, or if you're serious about earning a full-time income online, you can do that too as well here at UBATracers. Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to get started. You got to go through the rest of the information so that you can see how simple this process is, how you could be making money from home. Obviously there's no membership cost or anything like that to get started, because this is a genuine opportunity. Your pay is guaranteed once the submission is made, not when the account gets successfully in the hands of the account holders. It's when you process it and send it into our company. That was the last thing that I wanted to make sure that was clear as well. This isn't about a sales commission or a hope I get paid or anything like that. This is a way for you, if you do the work, we will honor that. We will pay you back. We will pay you for the work that you do. Okay, thanks again, and I hope you have a good journey with us. If you stay, if you don't, well, we thank you for taking a look at this opportunity, and we wish you the best in your future endeavors. Take care, and I'll see you, for those of you that are interested in getting started with us, I'll see you down in step number 1, where I walk you through finding these accounts. It's pretty exciting. You should be started getting exciting. This isn't too good to be true. This is real, but you got to put in the work. So if you're willing to work and follow instructions like we lay out below, you're going to have a good time working with us in the future. And I'll talk to you real soon.